Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Momentum Makers. I'm so happy you are here today. You being here tells me one thing: you're ready. You're ready to step into a new chapter, to unlock a version of yourself you've only imagined. And I want you to know you're in the right place. This is your time. This is your moment. Let's talk about mornings, because mornings are sacred. They're the launch pad of your day, the foundation of everything you're about to build. You see, how you start your morning sets the tone for everything else. It's the difference between showing up and just existing, between seizing the day and letting it slip through your fingers. When you wake up in the morning, you have a choice. You can let the day dictate who you're going to be, or you can decide for yourself. You can start by declaring, today, I'm going to be better. Today, I'm going to give my all. That's the first step to changing your life. Choosing to live with intention. Let me tell you something about intention. Intention is power. Intention is purpose. Without it, we're like a ship with no compass, drifting wherever the current takes us. But when you wake up with intention, when you tell yourself, this day belongs to me, you become unstoppable. Now, I want you to think about what that means for you. What does it look like to seize your day? Maybe it means finally starting that project you've been putting off. Maybe it's having the courage to face a challenge you've been avoiding. Maybe it's as simple as choosing to show kindness in a world that's too often unkind. Whatever it is, you have to own it. You have to claim it. But let me be real with you. This isn't easy. The world will test you. It will throw distractions, doubts, and setbacks your way. You'll wake up some mornings and feel like you don't have it in you. And that's where discipline comes in. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Discipline means doing what you said you were going to do even when you don't feel like it. It means showing up every day with the same energy, the same commitment, and the same focus. It means reminding yourself of why you started in the first place. And let me tell you, the world doesn't reward effort. It rewards results. Results come from consistency, from the little things you do every single day. Those small habits, those tiny choices, they add up. They compound. They build momentum. So what are you building? What's the legacy you want to leave? Because every morning you wake up is another chance to take a step toward that legacy. Every morning is a gift, a new opportunity to rewrite your story. You've got to ask yourself, am I showing up as the best version of me? Am I taking responsibility for my life? For my choices, for my actions, because no one else is going to do it for you. No one else is going to fight your battles. No one else is going to make your dreams come true. Now, here's the truth. You're going to fail. That's right. You're going to stumble. You're going to fall short. But failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. It's the lessons you learn from those failures that shape you, that prepare you, that strengthen you. So don't fear failure. Embrace it. Let it teach you. Let it guide you. Let it fuel you to do better, to be better. Every successful person you admire, every icon, every trailblazer, they failed too. The difference is they didn't quit. They didn't let failure define them. They let it refine them. And here's the thing about mornings. They don't judge you. They don't care about yesterday's mistakes or failures. Every morning is a clean slate, a fresh start, a chance to begin again. Dave Ramsey asks, is this the start of the Great Reset? When you wake up tomorrow, I want you to do one thing. Take a moment to be grateful. Gratitude shifts your perspective. It reminds you of what you have instead of what you lack. It keeps you grounded, focused, and humble. Think about the things you're grateful for, the people who love you, the opportunities in front of you, the simple fact that you're alive and breathing. Gratitude is a powerful motivator. It fills your heart with purpose and your mind with clarity. But gratitude alone isn't enough. You've got to pair it with action. Gratitude without action is just a feeling. Action turns gratitude into growth, into progress, into change. So don't just feel thankful, show it. Show it in the way you treat others, in the way you chase your goals, in the way you live your life. Show it in the hard work. Charm, live. Ladies and gentlemen, your mornings are your superpower. Use them wisely. Use them intentionally. Wake up every day with a mission, with a vision, with a fire in your heart and a determination in your soul. Because when you do, there's nothing you can't achieve. Today, we're diving deep into something that has the power to transform your mornings and your entire life. Start your day with gratitude and purpose. Those words might sound simple, but let me tell you, they hold more weight than you can imagine. When you wake up in the morning, before the rush of emails, texts, or social media grabs your attention, you have a choice. You have the opportunity to set the tone for your entire day, and what you do in those first moments matters more than most people realize. Gratitude, this isn't just about saying thank you. Gratitude is a mindset. It's an anchor that keeps you steady when the waves of life try to pull you under. When you wake up, think about what you have. Not what you lack, but what you have. It could be as simple as the fact that you woke up at all, the fact that your heart is beating, the fact that you have another chance to make today better than yesterday. Too many of us get caught up in what we don't have, in what went wrong, or what we think we deserve but haven't received yet. And that negativity, well, it eats away at your energy, your focus, and your potential. Now think about this. How often do you start your day in reaction mode? The alarm clock goes off and immediately your mind jumps to the tasks, the deadlines, the problems waiting for you. What happens when you live in that state? You become a slave to your circumstances. But when you start your day with gratitude, you reclaim control. You take back the narrative of your day. Gratitude shifts your perspective. When you say, I'm grateful for my health, my family, the opportunities I've been given, you remind yourself of what's good. And the truth is, what you focus on expands. Focus on lack, and you'll see more lack. Focus on abundance, and abundance finds its way to you. But it doesn't stop at gratitude. Gratitude is the first half of the equation. The second half is purpose. Purpose gives your gratitude direction. Without purpose, you can feel good about what you have, but you won't know what to do with it. Purpose is what makes your gratitude come alive. It's the difference between saying thank you and actually using what you're thankful for to create, to grow, and to serve. So when you wake up, ask yourself, what's my purpose today? Not your purpose for next week or next year, today. You see, life isn't about the big leaps. It's about the small, consistent steps you take every day. Purpose doesn't have to be some grand, world-changing idea. It can be as simple as deciding to be present for the people around you. It can be about committing to your goals, no matter how far away they seem. Purpose is about intention. It's about being deliberate with your time, your energy, and your focus. Let me ask you this. How many mornings have you woken up and gone through the motions? You brush your teeth, drink your coffee, get dressed, and head out the door. But what's the intention behind all of that? What's the purpose? When you don't start your day with purpose, it's like driving a car with no destination. You're burning fuel, but you're not getting anywhere. And the same thing happens in life. But when you wake up with purpose, Every action becomes meaningful. You're not just going through the motions, you're building something, creating something, and moving towards something. Purpose transforms your mornings from routine to ritual. And rituals, those are powerful. Rituals shape your identity. Now let's connect the dots here. Gratitude grounds you in the present. It reminds you of what you have, of the blessings you might overlook. Purpose points you toward the future. It gives you a reason to use those blessings, a reason to push forward. Together, they form a foundation that can weather any storm. Because when life gets hard, and it will get hard, it's gratitude and purpose that keep you going. When faced with failure, it keeps you on course, and it will get hard. It's gratitude and purpose that keep you going. Gratitude tells you, look at all you've overcome. Look at all you have to be thankful for. Purpose tells you, keep going. There's more to do. There's more to achieve. And every morning you get to make that choice. Do I start my day in reaction mode, letting life dictate how I feel and what I do? Or do I take control, focus on gratitude, and move forward with purpose? Now, don't confuse purpose with perfection. You don't have to have it all figured out. Some days your purpose might be as simple as showing up, as simple as trying again, and that's okay. Purpose isn't about being flawless. It's about being intentional. It's about waking up and saying, today I'm going to do my best with what I have. The beauty of starting your day this way is that it's contagious. Gratitude and purpose don't just transform you. They transform the people around you. When you live with gratitude, you inspire others to see the good in their lives. When you live with purpose, you challenge others to find their own. And that ripple effect, it's powerful. It's life-changing. It's the kind of thing that doesn't just lift you up. It lifts up your family, your friends, your community. Every morning is a gift, and every gift deserves a moment of recognition, a moment of appreciation. Too often we rush past those moments. We're in a hurry to get to work, to check our phones, to cross off another item on the to-do list. But what if, just for a moment, you stopped? What if, before the chaos of the day begins, you took a deep breath, reflected on what you're grateful for, and set your intention for the day? How different would your life look? It's not always easy. There will be days when you don't feel like it, days when gratitude feels far away and purpose feels out of reach. But those are the days when this practice matters most. Those are the days when choosing gratitude and purpose isn't just helpful, it's essential. It's what keeps you grounded, keeps you moving, and keeps you growing. Discipline is the foundation of success. You hear it all the time, but what does it really mean? When we talk about discipline, we're not just talking about willpower or motivation. Those are fleeting. No, discipline is about commitment. It's about showing up every single day, regardless of how you feel. It's about doing the hard things even when no one is watching. It's about creating a set of habits, behaviors, and actions that propel you forward, even when the excitement has worn off or when things get tough. The success is never about a single moment of brilliance. It's about the cumulative impact of your efforts over time. It's about the small actions that add up to something much bigger. And the only way to make those small actions happen consistently is through discipline. It's the ability to stick to your plan, to keep going even when the initial rush fades. It's what separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up when things get hard. Most people fail to recognize the importance of discipline early on. They might have a burst of motivation or get excited about a new project, but they don't stick with it long enough to see real progress. They start strong, but fade when the novelty wears off, when the results don't come as quickly as they expected. But the reality is that true progress doesn't come overnight. It doesn't come from one big moment of genius. It comes from the steady, consistent work that you do day after day, hour after hour, when no one is watching. It's easy to work hard when you're motivated, when things are going your way. But what about the days when things don't go according to plan? What about the mornings when you wake up tired or discouraged? What about the days when it feels like the world is against you? Those are the days when discipline really matters. It's in those moments that you need to stay focused on your goal and take action despite how you feel. Discipline isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. It's about making sure that no matter what, you're doing something every day that brings you closer to your dream. Whether that's writing a page, making a call, working out, or even just planning your next move. Those small actions, when done consistently, add up. And over time, they build momentum. That momentum is what pushes you forward when things get difficult. It's what keeps you going when you don't see immediate results, when you wonder if all the effort is worth it. The problem is, many of us are wired to seek instant gratification. We want quick results, quick wins, quick validation. But life doesn't always work that way. Achieving your big goals requires long-term focus, patience, and discipline. It requires you to show up every day, to put in the work even when the results aren't immediate. It requires you to trust the process. When you build discipline into your daily routine, you're building a foundation for long-term success. You're laying the groundwork for achievement that will pay off down the road, even if you can't see it yet. In today's world, where distractions are everywhere and instant rewards are just a click away, discipline can feel like a rare trait. But it's exactly what separates the dreamers from the doers. It's what allows you to stick with your plan when everyone else is jumping from one shiny new object to the next. It's the ability to stay focused, to put in the work even when it feels like no one is paying attention, to keep going even when you hit roadblocks or face setbacks. It's easy to make excuses, to say you're too busy or too tired or that the timing isn't right. But those excuses won't get you any closer to your goals. Discipline, on the other hand, will. It will help you stay focused on the things that truly matter, and it will help you push through the times when things get tough. When you discipline yourself to keep going, even when it feels hard, you build resilience, you build character, you build strength, and you build the habits that lead to success. At the end of the day, it all comes down to this. Success is a daily habit. It's not something that happens by chance or by luck. It's something you create through your consistent, disciplined efforts. Every single day, you're building your future with your choices, your actions, and your mindset. The question is, are you going to choose to be disciplined today? Or are you going to let life's distractions and challenges take you off course? Building discipline takes time, but it's worth every ounce of effort. The good news is that discipline isn't something you're born with. It's a skill you can develop just like any other. It's about taking responsibility for your actions and holding yourself accountable. And the more you practice discipline, the easier it becomes. It becomes second nature. It becomes part of who you are. Success doesn't come from wishing, hoping, or waiting for the perfect moment. It comes from consistent, disciplined action every single day. So choose discipline today. Choose it when things are easy, and choose it when things get hard. Choose it when you're motivated, and choose it when you're not. Because over time, those choices will add up, and they will lead you to the success you've been working toward all along. Too often we find ourselves distracted by the noise of the world, the constant barrage of social media, the opinions of others, the pressures of society, and the lure of instant gratification. It all pulls us away from what truly matters. We get lost in these distractions and lose sight of our true purpose. But in order to succeed, in order to make a real impact, you must learn to tune out the noise. and focus on your own path. It's easy to be influenced by the opinions of others. We live in a world where everyone has something to say, and it's tempting to seek validation from outside sources. But what happens when you constantly seek validation? You lose your sense of self. You let others dictate your worth and your direction. You begin to shape your life around what others expect of you instead of what you truly want for yourself. The key to success lies in learning to trust yourself. You have to become confident in your own vision, your own purpose, and your own decisions. If you rely on the opinions of others to guide your every move, you will always feel lost because you're letting someone else define your journey. The reality is that no one knows what's best for you better than you do. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and trust your dreams. This doesn't mean that you should ignore advice or feedback from others entirely. It's important to listen, to learn, and to grow, but ultimately, you are the one who has to live with the decisions you make. You are the one who has to put in the work, face the challenges, and reap the rewards. So make sure that your decisions align with your own values, your own goals, and your own vision. In the pursuit of success, it's easy to get sidetracked by things that don't matter in the long run. The flashy distractions, the short-term pleasures, the quick fixes. These are all tempting, but they won't get you to where you want to go. The real work, the work that leads to lasting success, is the work that often goes unnoticed. It's the work that doesn't get instant recognition or rewards. It's the late nights, the early mornings, the quiet hours of grinding away at your craft. This is where true success is built. The temptation to take shortcuts is strong, but shortcuts rarely lead to sustainable success. They might give you temporary results, but they won't build the foundation you need to stand strong in the face of challenges. True success is about playing the long game. It's about making the right choices, putting in the right work, and staying focused on your goals no matter how long it takes. The road to success is rarely quick or easy, but the reward is always worth it when you stick with it. One of the biggest obstacles we face in the pursuit of our dreams is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough. These fears are natural, but they can also be paralyzing if we let them control us. The key to overcoming fear is to face it head on. You have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone and embrace the uncertainty. You have to be willing to take risks and make mistakes, knowing that each setback is just a stepping stone on the way to success. Fear will always be there, lurking in the background, trying to hold you back. But you don't have to let it control you. You can use fear as a source of motivation, a reminder that you are pushing yourself beyond your limits. The only way to grow is to face the things that scare you. The only way to reach your full potential is to confront your fears and push through them, even when it feels uncomfortable. Another major factor that holds us back is the belief that we have to be perfect. We see others who appear to have it all together, and we think that we have to be just as flawless in order to succeed. But the truth is, perfection is a myth. No one has it all figured out. No one is immune to failure or mistakes. The key is not in avoiding failure, but in learning from it. Every setback, every mistake, every failure is an opportunity to grow, to become better, and to get closer to your goals. If you let the fear of imperfection stop you from taking action, you will never make any progress. Perfection is not the goal, growth is. You don't need to have all the answers right now. You don't need to have everything figured out. What you need is the courage to take that first step, even if it's imperfect. What you need is the willingness to learn, to adjust, and to keep moving forward, no matter what. Success is not a destination, it's a journey, it's a process. And that process is not always smooth. There will be bumps along the way, there will be setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. But that's all part of the journey. What matters is that you keep going. What matters is that you keep moving forward, even when it feels like everything is working against you. The only way to truly fail is to give up. If you want to achieve greatness, you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to put in the hours, to make the sacrifices, and to stay focused on your goals. Success doesn't happen by chance. It happens through consistent effort, through perseverance, and through the belief that you are capable of more than you think. So make the decision today to trust yourself. Stop looking to others for validation and start looking within. Make the commitment to do the work, even when it's hard. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let the pursuit of perfection stop you from taking action. Keep moving forward and remember that success is a journey, not a destination. It's the small, consistent actions that lead to big results. And it all starts with you. Every day we face choices, and it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of distractions, responsibilities, and pressures from the outside world. The key to maintaining focus, achieving success, and living a fulfilled life lies not in the external circumstances, but in your ability to manage your own mindset and actions. Many people waste their time chasing after fleeting pleasures, trying to keep up with others or living for the approval of others. But real success comes from cultivating discipline, focus, and a sense of purpose that's rooted in your own values and goals. You need to start each day with a clear understanding of what you want. What are your goals? What do you want to accomplish? What kind of person do you want to be? The answers to these questions will guide you in everything you do. When you wake up in the morning, ask yourself, what is my mission today? This is your foundation. It's how you ground yourself in the face of distractions and temptations. When you are clear about your purpose, you can stay focused on what truly matters and avoid being pulled in all directions. Now, it's also crucial that you embrace the challenges that come your way. Life is filled with obstacles, but these obstacles are not meant to stop you. They are there to teach you, to grow you, and to prepare you for the bigger challenges ahead. No one achieves anything of value without facing adversity. In fact, your ability to handle hardship and persevere through tough times is a direct reflection of your strength. The more you push through challenges, the stronger you become. Don't shy away from the hard work or the difficult situations. Understand that each challenge you face is an opportunity to evolve, to become better, to sharpen your skills, and to demonstrate your resilience. Discipline is another cornerstone of success. We live in a world that glorifies instant gratification, but true progress requires patience, hard work, and consistent effort. Discipline is the ability to focus on the long-term rewards and avoid getting sidetracked by short-term temptations. It's about doing the things you know you need to do, even when you don't feel like it. Successful people understand that their actions today will determine their outcomes tomorrow. It's about putting in the time, the energy, and the effort, even when it feels like no one is watching. The habits you form today will shape the future you build. Your mindset plays a pivotal role in your ability to handle the ups and downs of life. The way you perceive challenges, setbacks, and failures will determine how you respond to them. If you view obstacles as insurmountable roadblocks, you will always feel defeated. But if you see them as opportunities for growth, you will have the strength to push through and overcome them. Cultivating a growth mindset is essential to success. It's about shifting from a fixed mindset where you believe your abilities are limited to a growth mindset where you know you can improve through effort and learning. It's the difference between giving up when things get tough and pressing forward, knowing that you can find a solution if you keep trying. Every successful person understands the power of consistency. It's not about making grand gestures or huge changes all at once. It's about doing the little things every day that add up over time. Whether it's making time for physical fitness, reading and learning every day, or practicing your craft, the small actions you take consistently are what build momentum. The more consistent you are with your efforts, the more progress you will make. It's easy to give up when you don't see immediate results, but true success requires patience and persistence. It's about showing up every day, no matter what. In order to achieve greatness, you also need to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. Comfort is the enemy of growth. If you always do what's easy, you will never push your boundaries and discover your full potential. Taking risks and facing fears are essential parts of the journey to success. It's about taking calculated risks, stepping into the unknown, and challenging yourself to do things you've never done before. It's easy to stay comfortable, but comfort never leads to growth. Growth requires discomfort. It requires pushing yourself. It requires doing things that scare you. The more you step out of your comfort zone, the more you will grow, and the closer you will get to reaching your full potential. Surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. The people you choose to spend time with will have a significant impact on your life. If you surround yourself with negativity, doubt, and people who don't support your dreams, it will be difficult to achieve anything. But if you surround yourself with people who believe in you, who push you to be your best, and who challenge you to grow, you will thrive. A strong, positive support system is essential for staying motivated and focused on your goals. One of the biggest things that holds people back is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of judgment. These fears are natural, but they can be paralyzing if you let them control your decisions. Understand that fear is a normal part of the process, but it doesn't have to stop you. In fact, fear can be a powerful motivator if you use it the right way. Instead of letting fear dictate your actions, use it as fuel to take action and push yourself further. Fear is a sign that you're on the verge of something great, that you're challenging yourself and stepping out of your comfort zone. Embrace it, don't run from it. Lastly, understand that success is not a destination, it's a journey. We live in a world that places so much emphasis on the end goal that we forget to appreciate the process. The process is where the real growth happens. Every step you take, every challenge you overcome, and every lesson you learn is part of your journey. Don't be so focused on the end result that you forget to enjoy the ride. Success is not just about achieving something, but about who you become along the way. The success is not just about achieving something, but about who you become along the way. Stay focused, keep pushing forward, and embrace the journey, because that's where the real rewards are found. It's time to make the commitment to put in the work, to stay disciplined, to face your fears, and to surround yourself with the right people. The life you want is within your reach, but it's up to you to make it happen. Keep moving forward, and don't let anything or anyone stop you. Success is built on daily effort, on consistency, and on the courage to never give up.